Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin here from Start Fresh Personal Training. We got Sam with us today. Look at him looking lean. So we thought we'd do a video today just to show how we measure his body fat and all his measurements and what we do on a monthly basis. So what I'll do is, as I'll explain as I go through, I'll mark his body, use my body fat calipers, and I'll try and explain as I go through, and you'll have a bit of insight. And if you want to do it yourself, you can, and we'll give you some results at the end to see how you go. All right. So when I mark out the certain sites on the body, use a bit of a measuring tape. I've been doing this on Sam for a while, so I sort of know where to go with it. But I'll just go through it with you. So the first one we're going to do the subscap, which is this bit of fat there, roughly where that blemish is. And where we find that is that we come down, we find his shoulder blade, and you come down, and there's a pretty sharp point of the shoulder blade. So as he puts his arm back to the front, what you do then, you take about a 2 centimeter diagonal measurement. We get the right end of the tape measure, would be good. So about 2 centimeters, comes down to about there. And what you do is just draw a little mark, a little cross, and that's going to be site number 1 right there. And the next one we're going to do is his tricep, so I'll mark it the same side as well. So you come down this way. Good stuff. So again, on the back of the shoulder blade is a spinous scapula, and you follow that all the way across, and you come down to the top of his shoulder blade, or the top of his shoulder, sorry, and that's going to be the mark where we're going to mark off. So there's his tattoo there. Another way to do that is if you get a pen and come down, it's sort of like the point at the top. So mark that right there. Then we're going to come down, and on his elbow, he's got, if you come into the joint there, it's like a little divot. And if you feel this at the top part of the bone, that's going to be the mark number 1. So you mark that there, and all you do, you measure the 2 points. So from there to there, about 32, so it's about 16 centimeters is the center of his arm, and we mark that there. And all we do is lift his arm up, wrap the, get on that, mate. Cool. You wrap the tape measure around, and you come to the back of the arm. So just draw a line along there. If I get a Sam to face that wall again, that'd be good. Sweet. And if you come back a bit, mate, towards me. Alright, so you can see the markings down there. So obviously what I've done is I've measured it, I've gone too far over, so I'll just measure this back. And it's going to be about there. And then as he turns his thumb out for me, I'm going to find the sort of middle of the arm, and it's about there. So that's going to be point number 2. Then we're going to take his arm across his body and turn around this way. Cool. So it's a bit of an awkward position for me right now, but what we're going to do is going to find the top of the hip bone right there, and what we do, we grab a little bit of skin, because he doesn't have much fat there, and we put a mark just in the middle. Then you grab that again, and you just grab the center part of it, and if you look at the center of his body, he comes down, and this is going to be the mark right there. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll mark out his leg for you, and then I'll do all the measurements on the camera, and then you can see how I do it. And what we do, we usually take three measurements from each one, because the skin tends to compress, and then we take the average of the 3. All right, so we're going to do now. We're going to get Sam to put the tape measure just in the crease of his hip there. 0 inches, 18 inches. To the edge of his knee, so he goes in from there, takes to the top of his knee, so it's going to be basically 9, right in the middle, another cross, and now he's all marked out. So what we're going to do now, I've got this little contraption here, so it's a skin full of calipers, and what we're going to do, we're going to measure out all the sides. So again, Sam to stand anatomical position, which means he stands up straight, chest out, with his thumbs pointed out to the side, like there. And what I'll do now, where I've marked out, I'm just going to pinch and squeeze. So when you grab like with a good 2 fingers and pull the skin, and then you measure that way. So I'm going to pull it out this way, big chunk of skin, and I'm going to measure it. And on the other side, the caliper will show. That's going to be 10 millimeters. I'll write this down as I go. Then we're going to do the triceps. So obviously you can see where I've marked. I'm going to grab the skin again, which hasn't got a lot of at the moment. And then, okay, that's 5 millimeters. Alright, might just turn this way to me, arm across the shoulder. So this next one, obviously, we get his arm out of the way just to give us some space. Again, we're going to pull the skin out and measure again. And I'm going to go for 9mm. And what I'm going to do is just sit on the chair. I'll take his leg measurement and I'll give you the results after I've done the other sides. So I've done all the skin folds, and with regards to body fat and stuff, it's really hard to tell different people. So what I do is I just add up the number of millimeters of all the sites, and then we use that as a marker. So you only way you're going to get a really accurate body fat percentage is through like a special machine or ultrasounds or dissection, which we're not going to do. So what I'll do is I'll probably do I'll tag another video onto this one with all the results for Sam. But we have weight on my little scales there. And what that does is it gives us some other markers, alright? So it's just another benchmark figure to go across, just to check the results. So last time Sam weighed, he was 81.7 kilos, and today he's 81.1 kilos. He's was nearly 11% body fat, he's now 8.3. His muscle mass was 69.3 and it's now 70.7. Right, yep, and yep. So as you can see, even though we've been, Sam's goal is at the moment the most cutting, isn't it, for your sport. So obviously Sam's a motorbike rider and he needs to be strong and fit, but also quite light for the bike. So it's been a bit, obviously, a challenge both of us to get the eating right and get the training right. As you can see, he's lost weight, he's gained a bit of muscle as well, and to be honest with you, it's absolutely perfect. The results are fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is quickly just to go over everything that we take measures, and we measure all the girths as well, just to double check and make sure everything is right. And then we'll tap in all this information into the app, and it'll give us the charts and graphs of what we've done. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm not going to video that, but you get the gist. So basically we do his chest, his shoulders, his arms, his waist, and his legs. And as long as you do it at the same point every single time, you're going to be absolutely fine. And get the same person to do it as well, otherwise there's going to be conflicting sort of measurements. But anyway, bear with me and I'll come back with the second video. So we're back, and I'll turn this down. So we've just done Sam's assessment today, and I'm going to go through his body stats, what we just did. So bearing in mind Sam's been on a bit of a weight loss sort of phase for his riding, and so far his results have been really good. He sticks to the program really well, and he's been manipulating his calories, which means I think he's on about, I think he said 3,200 calories he's on right now, which is massive, huge amount of calories, and very lean. And it goes to show that with proper training and everything else, you can really speed up your metabolism. So I'm going to go through some numbers with you here, okay? So obviously the last weigh-in we did was 81.7, and he's down to 81.1, so it's only half a kilo for body fat. Okay, his body fat's come down as well from 10.8 to 8.3, it's quite a lot. We go through his body fat percentage as well, pretty much stayed the same with the calipers. Lean body mass has come down just a little bit. Oh, actually no, it went up, sorry. It went up a little bit, which is really good because obviously he's building muscle, losing fat at the same time, which is, you know, pretty much the dream, and it's what you want to do. And it's taken a bit of tweaking, but we've obviously got there pretty well. Fat mass, that's come down obviously from 5.82 kilos to 4.76. And we go through his shoulders. So his shoulders have come down a little bit. BMI should have come down as well. Yeah. Chest has come down. Neck's come down. Biceps come down. So he's lost weight per se, but his muscle mass looks pretty good. So where are we? Looking waist. Sorry about that. Hips, left thighs. Yeah. She's also got smaller, lost some weight, all very positive. I could go into all these, but I'm not going to go into them right now. Actually, no, I will do, sorry. So let's just have a look. I haven't checked these myself yet. So Caliper chest. Okay, so never do that one. Abdomen, thigh. Okay, so skin folds come down. Triceps are the same, and his waist the same as well. Okay, which is really cool. So he's had some really good, some really fantastic results, and he's going to maintain to have some good results. Also, the next video I'm going to show you as well is his deadlift. We did do some testing. So today was like a bit of a strength test as well, and he did fantastically on the deadlift. And you know, he's leaner, he's smaller, but he's getting stronger and he's getting more muscle mass, which is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause this video, and when I come back to you, I'm going to be showing that his deadlift 1 rep max. So we're back on his deadlift page now. Okay, so we started off today with a warm-up set of 20 kilos and 20 reps. And with 40 kilos, he did 20 reps again, and then 60 kilos, 80 reps. So when I say 60, there's 60 per side of the bar. So when I put it on, I just put how many plates on the side. So it's double the weight basically, and obviously including the bar. Then we did 70 kilos per side, 140. And if you're looking at the bar, 15 kilos, 155 kilos all up. And then we tried an 80 kg deadlift, and we just couldn't quite get it. But I'm sure you'd have got a 75 if we'd done it properly. But anyway, still massive. I'm going to show you something right here with the trainer. Right? So the max weight ever today was fantastic, pretty much. And yeah, we've got his estimated 1 rep max of about 86 kilos. And if he pushed through, he probably would have got his estimated 1 rep max. So it's really cool. So really good good results from Sam. Next video is going to be him doing that deadlift, that 70 kgs per side for 4 reps. So yeah, awesome. He's done really well. He's going to continue to do really well. And yeah, this is a little insight into how Sam trains.
Video.
Go for it. Nice.